Hello to all my wonderful listeners out there. I just wanted to take a second to let you know about my new Patreon page. Now, what is Patreon, you might ask? Well, it is a subscription platform that makes it easy for you to support your favorite creators, and in this case, your favorite true crime podcast. So, to check out our Patreon, please click the link in our episode description or in the bio of our Instagram account at Bitch I Can't Pod. What's going on, guys? I know you're probably wondering, why is there a new episode? It's not Monday. Also, why in the fuck is this episode so goddamn short? Well, guys, that's because we're starting something new. You're going to be getting mini episodes once a week. You're going to not have to wait until Monday to hear this lovely voice. You're going to be able to hear it twice a week. So these mini episodes are going to come out. They're going to be short, sweet, but they are going to be some crazy shit. Now, in the tagline for the show, it's Bitch I Can't Pod, True Crime and Other Absurdities. Well, y'all listen, I found the other absurdities. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this little chicky tiki tiki mini episode Cito. Because today, after reading this shit, y'all, I really can't. So, we're going to cover an article that I read. I don't mean to laugh, but bruh. It's from March 22nd, 2021. It's from oxygen.com, right? Let's just go start with the headline here. Former priest and two dominatrixes charged with vandalism after alleged altar threesome. Bruh. Like, ma'am, you're. Annie, are you okay? I don't think she is. So, Travis John Clark allegedly engaged in a threesome with Mindy Lynn Dixon and Melissa Kamen Chang on top of an altar that has now been burned by the church. A former Louisiana priest and two dominatrices, is it trixes or trisses? Trices? Dominatri? Him and some dominatrixes have been charged with vandalism for allegedly having sex on top of a Louisiana altar, church altar. A person was walking by Saints Peter and Paul's Roman Catholic Church, Jesus Christ, in Pearl River on September 30th of that year, 2021, when they allegedly saw a half-clothed priest through the church's windows engaging in a threesome with two corset-clad dominatrices on top of the altar. I'm sorry, but this is wild, but I mean, live your best life. I mean, wow. So Travis John Clark, 37 years old, then pastor of Saints Peter and Paul Roman Catholic Church, was arrested, as well as two out-of-state women, who were Mindy and who was 41, and then Melissa Chang, who was 28. She's from Alpharetta, Georgia. The other is from Kent, Washington. While the three were originally charged with obscenity counts, ultimately the St. Tammany Parish District Attorney's Office announced that those charges had been reduced. The three of them ended up facing one count of institutional vandalism each. They are accused of knowingly vandalizing, defacing, or otherwise damaging property and causing damage valued over $500 and under $50,000 at the church, according to the district attorney's office. Now, attorney Bradley Phillips, who represents Dixon and Chang, the two women, he said that the incident was legal because it didn't occur in public. He said that the district attorney's office has rightfully chosen to not pursue obscenity charges against them. And by them, he's referring to his clients, who are the two women sex workers. It says, instead, after waiting nearly 6 months, the state has decided to move forward with a lesser charge of institutionalized vandalism. It is clear the state went out of its way to contort the facts of this case in order to fit their own narrative. Once again, they have overstepped their bounds, as this is nothing more than a thinly veiled attempt to regulate the morality of private individuals. Just because you don't like something doesn't make it criminal. My clients look forward to their day in court as we continue to fight these baseless allegations. Clark, the priest, he was removed from his post with the church one day after his arrest. Dixon and Chang told police, the two women, they said that they were role-playing and recording the consensual acts. So yeah, these bitches, all three of them, were making a sex tape in the goddamn church. Like, in the sanctuary. Wow. Bold. Helvetica. Now, the Archbishop of New Orleans, Gregory Amond, told reporters that the priest's acts were deplorable, and he also said his desecration of the altar in church was demonic. I am infuriated by his actions. When the details became clear, we had the altar removed and burned. All right, and to give an update as of 2022, the pastor had his day in court. Pastor Travis, or not pastor, priest, excuse me, Priest Travis had his day in court. He was 39 by this time, and he pled guilty to felony obscenity on Monday, November 21st, 2022. Now, the sentence range for this crime was 6 months to 3 years in prison. He received a 3-year prison sentence, which the court suspended, and 3 years supervised probation. He was also ordered to pay a fine of $1,000. I can't even read today. Now, he had already paid $8,000 in restitution to the Archdiocese of New Orleans after the Archbishop freaked the fuck out and had the whole altar burned. Now, the two women that were in this threesome, Mindy and Melissa, they pled guilty and only had misdemeanor counts of institutional vandalism. So they were spared any prison time and were sentenced to just 2 years of probation. Okay, and I have to just keep it 200 here. I'm sorry, but there are much bigger issues that the Catholic Church has had going on for hundreds of years. They're no secret, no shade to any Catholics here. Y'all know what's up. You know the tea. So I really feel like this is very low on the the list of just fucked up things that have happened in the Catholic Church. It was involving consenting adults. Now, do I think it was sanitary? No. Do I think it was foul? Yes. I think, honestly, it was so bold that I'm kind of I'm not even mad. I can't even be mad because it's you know what? At least it didn't involve any children. It didn't involve, it was consensual. There was no one from the church was involved. He outsourced. He found actual trained professionals who this was their job. And he said, do my fantasy. I mean, it's not in a public place. I mean, as far as the church wasn't open, it's not like it was, during a church service or when, someone could walk in. Someone happened to walk by, someone being nosy, clearly, and peeked in and was like, what's going down? Because I'm sure he didn't just say, let's go do it by the window. However, having said that, there is a video of this. So if y'all want to find the video and let me let me know, God, I just remembered that he really did have a camera in there recording himself in the church. It's just very bold, and I can't be mad at it. I mean, by all means, feel free to have your feelings on it, but I can't be mad. I think it was just bold as fuck. So, yeah, to describe it better, it would just be absurd, but that's the whole point of this little mini podcast. All the other absurdities. But yeah, guys, that is today's mini episode. Thank you for tuning in. Share it, tell a friend, make sure that you are sorry, I can't even keep a straight face after the story. Just make sure that you are telling people about this show. You can share it. You can go on Instagram at bitchican'tpod. You can go on YouTube at bitchican'tpod. Subscribe to the channel there. You can also follow our Patreon. You can go there. The link is in the episode description. The link is also in the bio. You can support the show. You can make donations. We would really, really, really appreciate that. And yeah, guys, until next time. Oh, and write me a review if you are feeling so generous and are listening on Apple Podcasts. Can you write me a review? That would be great. But yes, I will talk to you soon. See you guys on Monday. All right, bye.